Deep within the vast, awe-inspiring oceans, where intricate life thrives unseen, exist countless marvels testifying to the boundless wisdom of Allah, SWT, the Creator. Among these wonders is a creature whose unassuming presence conceals a profound role, the sea otter. Playful and seemingly simple, these marine mammals are, in a remarkable way, the silent architects of one of the ocean's most vital ecosystems, all by fulfilling the purpose for which they were created. Imagine towering forests, not of trees, but of giant algae, swaying gently with the ocean currents. These are kelp forests, magnificent underwater sanctuaries that stretch for miles along temperate coastlines. Anchored firmly to the seafloor, these incredible structures grow with astonishing speed, reaching lengths of up to 100 feet. They form a vibrant, three-dimensional habitat, a testament to the diverse forms of life Allah, SWT, has brought into existence, serving as both home and sustenance for countless marine species. The kelp forest is more than just an aesthetic wonder, it is a fundamental pillar of marine biodiversity. Its dense canopy provides shelter from predators and strong currents, creating safe havens for young fish, invertebrates, and other marine life. The blades themselves offer a rich food source, while the complex structure supports an entire food web. This intricate network of life, sustained by the kelp, beautifully demonstrates the detailed planning and interconnectedness imbued within creation by Allah, SWT. Yet, this flourishing ecosystem exists in a delicate equilibrium. One of the primary grazers in kelp forests is the sea urchin. These spiny, globe-shaped creatures possess a remarkable mouthpart, a sophisticated dental apparatus created by Allah, SWT, specifically for scraping algae. While a certain number of urchins are a natural part of the kelp forest community, their unchecked proliferation can lead to devastating consequences, capable of consuming vast stretches of kelp, much like a locust plague on land. In the divinely orchestrated order of creation, balance is paramount. Every creature has been assigned a role, ensuring the sustainability of the whole. For the kelp forest, maintaining this balance requires a natural check on the sea urchin population. Without a primary predator to keep their numbers in check, urchins would multiply unchecked, their voracious appetites overwhelming the kelp's capacity for growth. This delicate interplay between species is a clear sign of the Creator's wisdom, where each component serves a precise, vital function. It is here that the sea otter steps into its pivotal role, a role uniquely designed for it by Allah, SWT. Sea otters are specialized predators, and their diet consists largely of invertebrates found on the seafloor. Among their favorite foods are, precisely, sea urchins. With powerful jaws and dexterous forepaws, they can crack open the tough, spiny shells of urchins, skillfully extracting the edible portions. This specific dietary preference is not coincidental, it is a fundamental aspect of their created purpose, shaping the very structure of the ecosystem. Observing a sea otter, one can discern the meticulous care with which Allah, SWT, fashioned each of its features for its specific environment and role. Their incredibly dense fur, the densest of any mammal, provides insulation in frigid waters. Their flattened, rudder-like tails assist in swimming, and their sensitive whiskers help locate prey in murky conditions. Even their practice of using rocks to break open shells is an adaptation, all part of the unique toolkit bestowed upon them by the Creator, enabling them to fulfill their essential function in the marine world. For centuries, the sea otters thrived, silently maintaining the health of the kelp forests. But in the 18th and 19th centuries, a dark chapter unfolded. Driven by the demand for their exceptionally warm and luxurious fur, sea otters were hunted relentlessly across the North Pacific. Their populations, once abundant, plummeted to the brink of extinction. This destructive human interference shattered a delicate balance, removing a key component from the intricate system that Allah, SWT, had so perfectly arranged. With the dramatic decline of sea otter populations, the natural check on sea urchins vanished. What followed was a predictable, yet devastating, consequence. Urchin numbers exploded, unhindered by their primary predator. The intricate system, once balanced by divine design, spiraled into disarray. This serves as a stark reminder of how the removal of even a single species, created with a specific purpose, can have profound, cascading effects throughout an entire ecosystem, unraveling the careful order established by Allah, SWT. Without otters, the voracious appetites of the burgeoning sea urchin populations turned lush kelp forests into barren underwater landscapes. These desolate areas, known as urchin barrens, are characterized by vast expanses of rocky seafloor, devoid of the vibrant kelp that once stood tall. The once thriving habitats, rich in biodiversity, became ecological deserts. The absence of kelp meant the loss of shelter, food, and breeding grounds for countless other marine creatures, illustrating the fragility of created systems when their components are disrupted. The transformation from vibrant kelp forests to barren urchin landscapes dramatically impacted the entire marine food web. Species reliant on kelp for survival either migrated or perished. The very fabric of these coastal waters began to unravel. This ecological collapse served as a powerful, albeit tragic, lesson. The wisdom embedded in Allah's creation is not merely aesthetic but functional, where every element, no matter how small, contributes to the holistic health and productivity of the system. To disrupt one is to destabilize the whole. Witnessing the devastating impact of their absence, humanity began to recognize the invaluable role sea otters played. In the early 20th century, concerted conservation efforts were initiated to protect the remaining scattered populations and facilitate their recovery. These efforts, driven by a growing understanding of ecological principles, represented a turning point. It was an acknowledgement of the profound interconnectedness of Allah's creation and the responsibility humans bear to safeguard the balance He has established. Thanks to these dedicated conservation efforts, including protection under international treaties and reintroduction programs, the sea otter population gradually, began to rebound. This was a painstaking process, requiring decades of commitment and patience. Each returned otter, however, carried with it the potential to mend the broken threads of the ecosystem, a testament to the resilience imbued in creation by Allah, SWT, and His profound mercy in allowing restoration even after human transgression. As sea otter numbers increased in various coastal areas, they resumed their divinely appointed role as the primary predators of sea urchins. Their return initiated a remarkable shift. With otters actively hunting, urchin populations began to diminish. The voracious grazers, once unchecked, were now subjected to their natural predator, restoring a crucial link in the food web. This re-establishment of balance began to pave the way for a dramatic transformation beneath the waves. With fewer urchins to graze upon them, the battered kelp forests were given a chance to recover. Spores began to settle, and young kelp plants quickly took root. What was once barren rock transformed back into vibrant, towering underwater forests. This spectacular rebirth was a direct result of the otters fulfilling their designated role, allowing the ecosystem to heal and flourish once more, a vivid illustration of how Allah, SWT, has designed natural systems with self-correcting mechanisms when their integrity is maintained. This profound sequence of events, where the presence of a top predator indirectly affects the abundance of primary producers, is known as a trophic cascade. The sea otter's influence ripples down the food web. More otters mean fewer urchins, which in turn means more kelp. This sophisticated interplay is not a random occurrence but a manifestation of the intricate, multi-layered design inherent in Allah's creation, demonstrating how a single creature can orchestrate profound changes across an entire ecological landscape. With the return of the kelp forests, the vital ecosystem services they provide were also restored. These services are the numerous benefits that humans and the planet derive from healthy ecosystems. From providing crucial habitat for fish and shellfish, supporting commercial fisheries, to protecting coastlines from erosion, the renewed kelp forests underscore the immense value of maintaining Allah's created order. Their health directly translates into the well-being of countless other species, including our own. Beyond their role as nurseries for marine life, kelp forests also act as natural coastal guardians. Their dense fronds absorb wave energy, protecting shorelines from erosion and storm surges. Furthermore, these rapidly growing algae are highly efficient at sequestering carbon dioxide from the atmosphere, playing a vital role in regulating the Earth's climate. In this capacity, kelp forests contribute to the global balance, a design feature from Allah, SWT, that benefits all of creation, even those far removed from the ocean's depths. Remarkably, throughout this entire process, the sea otter remains oblivious to its profound ecological engineering. It simply lives as Allah, SWT, created it to live, hunting urchins for sustenance, grooming its fur, and raising its young. Yet, in fulfilling its basic needs, it performs an indispensable service, unknowingly orchestrating the health and vitality of an entire ecosystem. This beautifully illustrates a profound truth: every creature, by fulfilling its created purpose, plays a part in the grand design of the universe. The story of the sea otter and the kelp forest is a powerful reminder of the intricate beauty and profound wisdom embedded in Allah's creation. From the smallest organism to the grandest ecosystem, every element is interconnected, serving a specific role within a magnificent, divinely ordained tapestry of life. It compels us to reflect on the Creator's power, His detailed planning, and the responsibility we bear to understand and protect the delicate balance He has entrusted to our care. Truly, in every aspect of the natural world, there are signs for those who reflect.